I'm Sarah from Sarah Melo Tarot. In this video, we will be talking about the Pisces zodiac sign. So are any of you married to a Pisces, or dating one, or have a child who's a Pisces, or parents who are Pisces, or siblings who are Pisces, or a friend who's a Pisces? Do comment below and let me know what you think. So in the tarot world, Pisces is represented by the moon card. So the moon card, first of all, Pisces is a water sign, which makes them really emotional and also very artistic and creative, and also can be sometimes mysterious because the moon card is a card that symbolizes mystery. So I kind of know Pisces in a way because my moon sign, in my birth chart, they are very strong Pisces elements. So I do act like them sometimes. In a way, Pisces are usually very artistically and musically inclined, which I am. I used to sing professionally. I was a professional dance choreographer. I played the ukulele. I did musical theatre, I did theatre professionally, and I even have a performing arts master's degree. So that it's because of the Pisces element in my birth chart, but my sun sign, I'm an Aquarius. So usually Pisces, one of the famous Pisces is Rihanna. So Rihanna is actually one day younger than I am. Damn it. I shared with you my age. So Rihanna is a Pisces. That's why, she's really artistic. She's musically inclined. And she dresses, usually Pisces women are very, very stylish. So for Pisces men, my late father was a Pisces man. I haven't been to a lot of dates. I've never seriously dated a Pisces man, but I've been on first dates with Pisces men. And what I like about them is because most water signs, including Scorpios and Cancer, they are usually very romantic. So they are very, very romantic. They usually plan the date, and it's usually really, really romantic dates. They remember what you like. Yeah, so they are really romantic. But the thing is, because they are so emotional, sometimes they can idealize relationships, which makes it because I am someone who is, even though I have a lot of Pisces element in my birth chart, my core as a person, I'm extremely practical and logical. So I find it really, really strange when water signs like Pisces wants to push the relationship forward so fast. Like on the first few dates itself, or even from the first date itself, they want to marry me already. And I'm like, what? So that is the part where I feel very, very strange. And because I'm logical and I'm practical, and a big part of my postgraduate studies are about gender and gender psychology and communication, anything that moves too fast will crash and burn. So definitely a no-no. And they get so hurt by that. It's like, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm being logical and practical. It's like, why do I want to waste my time on a whirlwind, romance where my time is valuable? I value my time. If it's not something that I can see that is long term, why do I want to commit that fast? It's like we should get to know each other first. But somehow, water signs, they like to jump into things. Maybe because they are water signs and there's like a river here, pool here, so they jump into things. My late father, he was extremely emotional person. But during his funeral, it was somewhat a very happy funeral, a very strange and happy funeral, because a lot of his friends came and everyone remembered him as being someone who's so good-hearted and so loving. My father is the type of person, even though he can be quite naive at times, he's an extremely loving person. So he always like to take care of the friends around him. He's very loving, so he have a lot of like goddaughters that I don't even know exist, which I got a bit jealous when I found out at his funeral. But everybody, all of his friends were crying at his wake because they remembered him as being someone who's really nice and always taking care of the people around him. And he just loved taking care of the people around him. So he hates it when I argue with him, and he hates it because it makes him very, very emotional, and I can be a bit of an asshole. So yeah, and one of the funny memory of him is my dad loved watching Korean dramas. So he would always cry when he watched Korean dramas. So yeah, I always, if you have been following me on Instagram or my social media, I always mention that I don't want to ever give birth to a Pisces. It's because they always get their heart broken. They're always so nice to people. Sometimes too nice until the extent that people take advantage of them. So that's why there were many occasions where I'm very angry at my father, and my mother was very angry of my dad in their marriage, was because he was so nice to the extent that it was so naive. So yeah, so that is Pisces. Pisces are usually are also psychics too. So the top 3 signs of people who are like healers or people who's into like spiritual stuff like tarot reading are usually Pisces, Scorpios, and Aquarius. So in a nutshell, that it is the profile of a Pisces person. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video and remember to subscribe.